Hi everybody, Heidi, your Yorkshire Crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're all well. I don't have a lot of time. It is 11:34. Actually, I've got more time than what I think. And it is Saturday the 12th of October. I've had to look on time. I've had to take my watch off. It's putting a lot of pressure and it hurts. So what we're doing today is a 5-minute card video. You like them, don't you? They're never 5 minutes, don't worry. Right, I'm just cleaning this mask. Don't lose your mask, it's just took me ages to find it. Right, so I've had a lot of disasters doing this. It was going to be a couple of cards, but I've put it into bed, so I'm just going to work on one. So first of all, there's my panel, cut out with the Master Layout 2, which has got the stitch. And that's the inner. The outer, I've cut a gold piece. And we're going on a red card base. Red, which is what I need to order. Right. So let me show you where I went wrong. This is what we're making. It's not, that was just, I've got two little ribbons just here for no reason. They must have been left out from last live. So I just chucked it on inside. Anyway, we're using cardio stamps, which I don't often use because I do struggle to get them onto paper, but I'll get better. So the mistake I made was these was going to be 5x5 base. Well, they were 5x5 bases going on a 5.5 by 5.5. Scrap that. 5.5 by 5.5 base with a 5x5 panel, and then a 5.25 by 5.25 mat and lay. But I didn't like all the space because I'd only used a small hanging bauble thing, if you like. So I decided to cut it down. So when I cut it down, never thought that I still wanted to put my sentiment down here. So I didn't leave enough room. So what I'm going to do, now I know what size panel I'm using, I'm going to put my bauble higher up. So knowing I'm going to put the same Let the Bells Ring Out for Christmas, this is off. What set is it off? I'm presuming it's off this. Winter Wishes 4. So I am using the same one, which will go right at the bottom. So it gives me enough room to do a bit of a mini wreath with my actual bauble. So grab yourself a pencil. I'm guessing, as usual, Heidi doesn't measure. That looks central to me. Is that low enough down? Where's... And then you've got your bit... Yeah, it's fine. So I'm just going to draw a pencil circle. You're going to need that again, so don't lose it like I keep doing. Right, colour-wise, we're using Verdant, we're using Alves Fan Clair, Green Grass, and Green Oasis. Now, also what I did wrong, well, I didn't do wrong, I prefer the dark down here and then build my way up. I just think it'll look better. So that is what I'm going to play with. And I'm only using 2 stamps, like a lefty and a righty. I'm using the Amethyst and Chrysanthemum. That one there and that one there. I chose them because they bend either way around the arch. And I've got them already on bases. It's not like me to be this prepared, is it? If only you knew. Right. So I'm going to start with Green Oasis. So like I say, I'm going to go the opposite way this time. And I want that as much in the middle as I can. So I'm guessing at the middle. Somewhere there. And then if you look, it came in at this side, whereas that side went out, and I prefer that out. So I'm going to stick with a line. Am I? I don't know what to do. Yeah, I am now. Swapping for the other side. I more or less want to mirror it. So I'm watching my pencil lines, that's what I'm looking for. I've done it on it, and I see, so. Who'd have thought it would have been so technical? It's still a bit higher at that side, but I'm not worried about that. I quite like that. Right, that's your green. So on each one, I'm doing first and second generation. Let me turn. I don't know why my lid's the wrong way around. That's better. Right, now we're moving on to green grass. Oh, that lid's I'm doing exactly the same thing. Only I'm coming from underneath. And then my second generation is in the same place as the other one. There's another one going in there, so don't worry about that. So again, I'm coming out from there. And then up with that one. The more you do, the faster you get at it. It's just not something I normally do. It's not my thing normally. And now we're using Verdant. So I'm taking the Verdant and filling in that gap. Yeah, that looks lovely. And with the second generation, 1 second. I'm literally going to rub some of that out. Because this colour is going to be clear. Well, see-through pretty much. You will see the pencil through it. As long as you can line this back up, it's fine. It's like I can see the pencil through there, but you won't be able to when it's finished. So, stamp it off. That's perfect. You can't see it now. And when we do the next bit, you won't be able to see this pencil either. So I'm going to have it coming out of this little gap. And follow it up through the pencil. See, it is still a bit higher, but do you know what? It's fine. And now I want a little bit on end. And I'm going to wipe the bottom so there's absolutely nothing on it. And I'm just going to have it coming out at the bottom here. Ah, that's cute. No, because we're going to put our little, what's it called? Come on. Deer. Stag deer. So yeah, I was planning on doing bigger and 2 because I'm going to do different scenes. I was going to do this one hanging and the other one with the still hanging, but with the wreath at the top. So more of a scene, bigger scene here, but the wreath at the top. So it would have looked that way around. That looks like a man's got leafy hair, doesn't it? I quite like that. I want to colour a fringy. I think that looks really good. So if you're comfortable doing it this way around, do it further up here do your stamping, then turn it round. They'll look really good. So we're using stately stag. See, I said it was stag. And we're using this little man here. So I'm just going to stand him there. Yes, he's going to go over leaves, but it is what it is. I might ground him a little bit. I'll do. I mean, this other one, this will go out to somebody because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a little busy there. But yeah, there's no wrong with it as such. I'd be happy to receive it. I'm using my platform because normally when I do silhouettes, it needs more than one go. And I don't want to just squash and leave. I want to do it lightly. I think you get a better print rather than just squashing it and waiting for it. See, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. See, I've run out of cleaner. I'm back to my wipes. I threaten to do it all the time and I never do it. The only thing I'm missing up here is the baby shampoo. So I'll bring it up when I remember. Everything else is out, lined up, ready to use. Right, this is where I go wrong. So fingers crossed, please. Where's that stencil gone? Here it is. Now, all we're going to do is put that back on. Now, if you think you can do it freehand, go for it rather than use this because you can go so wrong with it. And all you're going to do is put these pens. These are the ones that I put on group from on Prime Day. You got 3 gold and 3 silver. And they're all right. It was a good offer, but I can't remember what it was. Right, so I can see the pencil. I go so wrong here. If I can't keep it to the edge, I end up coming in and I just ruin it. So I'm going from that leaf. I mean, I'm not doing much, so come on, Heidi. Try to see where that pencil mark is there. See if you can get it right this time. I've done it. I've done it in one swoop. Get it off without smudging it. Yes, I did it. It's the first time I've done it right. I'm just going to put that away now before I lose it. So I'm happy with that. The reason it stopped there is because I didn't want to bring it into that leaf. So I don't think that matters. Oh, I'm so happy with how it ended up. You see this one, it went a bit fat and I had to do it a few times and I didn't want to. So I find, don't stop on your way around. Just keep going. Look how fine that is now. What a difference. Oh, I'm buzzing. Now I want to put a little line up here. So I'm literally just going to use my ruler. Now then, I'm going to guess because that looks pretty sensual down here. Please be sensual. That's all you're getting. Yeah, that's a good guess. That'll do. Right, what am I missing? Right, we're going to cut out a little bow. I'm sure somebody's trying to wind me up today. Oh, it's here. So this is Lawn Fawn Mini Wreath, and I just want that little bow there. You can cut out the little berries, but I didn't want any on mine. So I'm just going to cut that out. Oh my goodness, Eden's awake already. I told her to have a little nap. I don't even think she's been to sleep. She'll wait, we're nearly done. She'll go back to sleep in a minute. She does this all the time. Sorry if you can hear her banging. She's knocking up wall because she knows I'm in here. Grandma. Grandma, I'm here. You gotta love that kid. She's a great character. Oh, she's gonna wake Andy up. Right. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue on the back of it and wrap it round. Now I wanted to do it in glitter, but my glitter card won't glue for some reason. I think what else I'm missing. I'm missing my splatter and just my sentiment. So there you go, that's stuck already. I think I might splatter first. Let me put a little bit of... So I'm using the Noir. I'll leave these on for my prices. And I'm using the 24 pack. Look for the house if you want the same ones as me. So I'm going to take a bit of white. I wasn't going to do out to him. I'm also going to take 2 little bits of green. I'm just literally going to fill that in and ground him a little bit. It doesn't look nice when they're just floating. And I know you can't tell he's grounded him out, but I can. Right, just put a little bit behind him. And then he looks proper. Yeah. That's all it takes. And with the white, like I say, I wasn't going to do out to him. Make sure I've got clean hands. I'm just going to give him a bit of a lighter bum. And a bit on his arms. Because I know we're doing gold splatter, but do you know what? I'm tempted to mix with gold and white. Never done it before, like. She's going to get me into trouble. I'm here. She's so funny. Right, I think that looks fine. And besides that, I'm going to make it mucky. I'm going to have to pause a second, guys. I'm back. I've asked her very nicely to be quiet, and then she knocked on the wall again on the way back in. Bless her. Right, I think I might have smudged him a bit there, but you're not going to see it. Right, I'm going to put in the words before I splatter. What we're going with, did I say? Let the bells ring out for Christmas. I'm going to risk it. Using me without using stamp platform. Let's just put us both to the side. I'm using Versamark. I mean, this is a lovely card, and it would look good on a bigger scale. Just do your thing bigger. But the way I did it, mine just got lost. If it had been a full wreath, it would have been a different story. Right, put it the right way up, Heidi. People don't notice a lot of mistakes, but I think they notice if your writing's upside down. That's better. It's not as cramped in. Just leave that there for a minute. Again, this is something else that's on my list always. It's just full of rubbish. It's amazing what you pick up, what you put back in your tub. Hey, that's pretty good. It used to be one of my pet hates, embossing. I hated it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't ever get it right. Especially white. But I think I'm alright now. Because it's something, again, that I don't buy cheap. I just think some things can't be bought cheap. Hey, hope there's a bit of sunshine coming out. Yeah, that's lovely. Well, it seems to be going better. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Honestly, it seems to be going better than me dummy run, which all went wrong. Normally, if I do a dummy run and it goes wrong, I'll keep playing with it until I can get it right, or as near as can be. And with this, because, like I just says, with having Eden, I don't have as much time. So it's been quite nice to come on and just, fingers crossed it goes all right, and it has so far. Right, I think, now then, we're going on a red base, aren't we? I think I'm going to splatter it now. Let's splatter it now. So I'm using the gold that we get. Once this dries, this is one we've all got when I put it in group. Once it dries, the mica stays there, and it's fantastic is the mica in this. I don't actually think that's what this ink's for, you know. It's, I'm sure I read it were Indian ink. Oh no, right, the black's Indian ink. Ooh, oh no, it definitely needs to be gold. I've got all different ones now. Now then, I don't know if I want gold on him, actually, himself. We'll take a bit and put it on his bum. I often do this, just cover little bits up. It's alright, isn't it? Saves making a mask, doesn't it? Yeah, that's alright. If it gets on his legs or a bit on his antlers, it's fine. That's enough. Right, let's do it. So I'm going to mix it good and proper first. It does get thick in bottom. So I say you can use the pen so it'll match that gold, but I wanted to more match this gold. I need to get my new brushes out. These are Amazon. These are, I think, the $5.99 are they for for 5. I want some big splatters. Splatters, what's a splatter? I'm going to leave it at that. I did want some bigger ones, but I'm going to end up overdoing it. Yeah, let's leave it. It's a lot of waste on there. I have got about 10 bottles of it now, though. Every time it goes into sale, it's another one of those that often comes down And every time it comes down, I buy it again. You never know when it's going to go back up, do you? Right, I'm going to give it a blast actually. I'm loving how that's turning out. We'll put the bow on at the end, because we're going to glossy accent the bow. So the gold panel, I got the gold off Amazon and all. It's not something I ever have in. I'm going to try and find it in silver, because I got a good deal with that and all. I'm not a massive fan of gold card and silver card and all that, but I've used it quite a bit lately. You know, for my Christmas cards and stuff. And it were a big pack I got and all. Do you know, if ever you want any, look at that, links or anything, just send me a message. It doesn't have to be craft. And if you use my affiliate links, it helps me to get a few pennies so that I can carry on doing what I'm doing here for you guys. Every little helps, doesn't it? Like, I know loads of you do it now, and I can tell the difference as well with what YouTube pay. Watching the ads, I know some of them can be long, but if you go for a wee or make a brew while ads are on and just let them play out, that is the only way that I can get paid. So, I mean, the reason I ask you to share and stuff is so that I can get more people to join, obviously. But it it helps them, because then they watch the ads and what have you. I'm going to trim that down. I don't like the side of it. I think I've worked out what's wrong with my big trimmer, you know. Like, that's all rough. I can smooth it down. I've got the thing to smooth it down. But if I cut slow, because it's one of them, if I don't just go like that, it cuts lovely. So I've just slowed down cutting, and yeah, everything seems to be working. Because I've got another one in my basket at Bumbleberries. I like to build my basket up and then I chuck everything out before I do an order. I do that with loads of shopping places. Not just craft. So it's left a little bit there. So I'll just cut that off. I'm happy with that now. I forgot what I was saying to you. Yeah, so if you give it a like and a share and a comment, that means that then YouTube shows my video more. If you watch the ads, it means YouTube pay me, because that's where they get their revenue from, so they pass it on to the people that do videos and stuff. And it's always quiet at this time of year as well, because just like us not having money, the people that advertise, they don't have the money either, you know. So it's you'll notice a lot of your big crafters, they don't do as many stuff when it comes to this time of year, and especially December, because December's the worst time to get paid for. I worked that out last year. But I've decided, well, I'm just going to carry on anyway, because, yes, okay, I do it for the money because it's now my job. But I get more money from my affiliate links. So there we go, that's done. But we're going to put his bow on. Where's the other part of our bow? Oh, no. Where's the other bit? Can you see it? Oh, do you know, I just want to go to bed. I want to start today again. Oh. Something just flew out, but I don't know what it were. Right, I'll just cut that piece again, it doesn't matter. Can't see it anywhere. Yeah, so anything little helps, doesn't it? And I love doing it. I don't ever want to stop doing it, so we do what we do, don't we? I love that I help so many people. Honestly, what was that? Was that it? I know. You don't understand what it means that people take time out to watch what you're doing. I still think it's crazy, but it's a blessing. It's lovely. Right, because we just wanted that little bit again there. Because I'm rubbish at keeping things in place. Now then, now we'll stick that bit on. Where's it gone? Oh, it's still in dye. So we'll just take us glue. I don't want to go, and we're finished now. I'll go and get Eden and I'll bring her in here for a bit. I think she's gone back to sleep. I told you she would. It's a cute little bow, is this. I like little bow dies. Now then, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way with this. But we're going that way. Look how cute that is. Now you have two options here. You can either put your glossy accent straight on it, or you can take your Wink Stella and just give it a twinkle. It's not stuck down yet. You see it moving. You can stick it down with your glossy accents, you know, it's like glue. It works just like glue. I've just been watching my son play roller derby. He's in Champs. I think he's in Newcastle. But people from all over the world are playing. I said to Eden, Daddy's on telly, look, because we put it on the big screen. Daddy's on telly. She said, go Daddy, go Daddy. Oh, Daddy fell over. She didn't half make me laugh. Yeah, so proud of him. Yeah. Both my kids used to play. I say Ashley plays, he's playing for his local team today, but he's played for England as well. So yeah, it's a hard sport to play, roller derby. It's violent. It's not violent, but it's fast and it hurts if you get hit. But yeah, proud of them both. Carly's up there. She's, I think she's the bench manager today for them. So Toby's here with Daddy. I've got Eden while they're up there. It's a 3-day event, I think. So I love sharing little bits about my family with you. I feel like my table's moved and it's not. It's all that's gone all cockeyed. Right, guys, that's it. So let's look at what we did. That's what it'll look like when it's dry. How lovely is that? So I did have Wink Stella on it. Don't know if you can see it, but so obviously, like I said, that was too low down. I don't even want to put a gem in it, do I? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got. I put a big one because I'd left a big gap there, but now I've put that one there, which I think looks quite nice there. Let me just look for a smaller one. You're smaller. I mean, that looks nice in smaller, doesn't it? Rather than a big one. Or, put that there a minute. There is smaller again. Turn over. Turn over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's going to be too small. Is it? Oh, I don't know now. I think that looks just right, actually. What do you think, guys? Because when that dries, it's a really nice twinkly red. That'd look nice there. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I know, I can hear you laughing. We could do that. No, I'm just pushing it now, aren't I? It doesn't need it, does it? Does it? Ah. I'm trying to see what you can see. No, she didn't go back to sleep. I'm going to put that one there, I think. Yeah, I am. Let's do it. These are Pink Fresh. I've got them in so many different colours. I absolutely love them. They're so glittery. I've got them in two tones and all sorts. I love them. It's a long, long time since I bought any sequins anyway. Right, guys, that's your lot. I'm going to go and get her ladyship out of that bed. I'm going to bring her in here for a bit while I tidy up the mess. So I hope you've liked that. I'm sorry it's only one card. But it's a card, isn't it? It's a 5-minute card in 37 minutes. And I'm sure somebody will be happy to receive it. Oh, I love this little leaf here. So much nicer. And the dark up to light. Yeah, I much prefer it. Right, guys. I'm going to go see what else I can come up with for you. And I'll catch you soon. Love you all. Bye.